So you have heard Srimad Bhagavatam, right? What do you like? Two words are there, Srimad and Bhagavatam. So what is Srimad Bhagavatam? It is a scripture spoken by the Lord about the Lord and which is equipped with the energy and mercy of the Lord, Shriji. That is Srimad Bhagavatam, like that. So Bhagavatam is such a wonderful scripture. In fact, it is the topmost of all the scriptures. Bhagavatam is revered by our tradition as the best of all the scriptures. Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam Prema Pumartho Mahan Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhor Matamidam Tatradarah. Bhagavatam is accepted as the Amal Praman. It's the spotless, unblemished scripture. Praman, means of the scriptural knowledge. The 4 verses, original Bhagavatam was only 4 verses, and it was spoken by Lord Shri Krishna to Brahma in the beginning of creation. And Brahma expanded those 4 verses further and spoke to Narada, then Narada to Vyasadeva, and Vyasadeva came out with a version which is 18,000 verses. Here at Bhagavata Mahavidyalaya, one of our uniqueness is that we study Srila Prabhupada's purports on the basis of, or rather connecting them also to the commentaries of previous acharyas. So we not only teach Bhakti Vedanta purports, but we also derive a lot from the commentaries of these acharyas and try to thus give an in-depth understanding of Srila Prabhupada's words which are coming from these commentaries. Madhvacharya's commentary on Bhagavatam is known as Shri Bhagavat Tatparya Nirnaya. So you can see how from that era of Buddhism, stepwise Srimad Bhagavatam is coming into spotlight. So this is how it is. Shankaracharya never touched Bhagavatam, but then we see that later after Shankaracharya, some of the Mayavadis wrote commentaries on Bhagavatam. And because Madhvacharya worried that Vaishnavas should not read these commentaries, so he wrote a commentary on Bhagavatam called Bhagavat Tatparya Nirnaya. So when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in this era, then he appeared in 1486 and he preached that how Bhagavatam is the highest Praman, of course on the basis of Shastra. But the most unique contribution in, you can say, establishing Bhagavatam as highest Praman goes to Srila Jiva Goswami in our Sampradaya. Srila Jiva Goswami, he had this challenge where he could not write a commentary on Vedanta Sutra, but he needed to establish our Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy on the basis of Vedanta Sutra, especially after departure of Lord Chaitanya. So what he did is, he kept the fidelity with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings. At the same time, he wrote a great explanation of our own Sampradaya's philosophy by writing Shat Sandarbhas, the 6 Sandarbhas that I spoke in the beginning, right? So he wrote these 6 books explaining the Bhagavatam and its philosophy in unprecedented manner. So this is like Srila Jiva Goswami's Sandarbhas made Bhagavatam as literally as a favorite book amidst the assembly of scholars. Baladev Vidyabhushan has written a commentary on 10th Canto, Vaishnavanandini. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati has written 2 small commentaries. And finally, we come to Srila Prabhupada, who wrote his beautiful Bhakti Vedanta purports, that commentary in English, which has practically spread the Bhagavatam all over the world. So Prabhupada's presentation is very, very unique. Prabhupada not only gives the philosophical explanation of the verses, but he also gives how you apply it in our life, current context, societal application, preaching application, personal application, whatever, n number of things, like how it can be applied, Prabhupada gives very beautifully. Bhakti Vaibhav assessment, just see. Bhakti Vaibhav course is Canto 1 to 6, out of which this is first unit. So Canto 1 to 3. You can see 4 main components of assessment: closed book exam, open book exam, presentations and shloka recitation, and of course attendance is also mandatory. So I wish you all the best